YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury on a budget, so if you're into that sort of thing, go ahead and subscribe, click the bell notification icon, and like the videos that you enjoy. Today I have this item here. This is the Louis Vuitton Fleur de bag charm slash keychain, and no wait, I said Fleur de Lis. It's the Fleur de Monogram, the Louis Vuitton Fleur de Monogram bag charm. And I'm going to show you some different ways to wear this. I unboxed it in my last video. I got this pre-loved from Luxe DH. It was my first time using them. I'm very happy with this. One of the things I wanted to address first of all was in that video I talked about how I know that there are replicas of this on the market. I've never seen the replicas in person. I've only seen them online. And they looked really good. They looked identical to the photos of these that I've seen. So I took this into a Louis Vuitton store and compared it to the authentic Louis Vuitton one, and I didn't see any differences. I didn't feel any differences in the weight. There were no differences in the color, so I am quite confident that this is authentic. But that is something to be aware of if you're interested in this item and want to buy it pre-loved to save a little bit of money. There are replicas, so watch out for that. Today I want to show you 10 different ways, or at least 10 different ideas that I have. I'm going to try them out with you. I haven't tried any of them yet, so we'll see if they work. Some will, some may not sure yet. But we're going to look at 10 different ideas that I have for wearing this in different ways. And it's not that I'm trying to... I've done stuff like this before with different bag charms and different ways to wear it, and I've gotten some comments on those videos that you shouldn't... something, I don't remember exactly, but something like you shouldn't have to think that hard to wear something, it's not practical, whatever. I'm just trying to be creative with it. I'm not trying to justify the purchase. I've already justified it because I bought it, and I talked about that in my last video. So I'm just trying to come up with some creative ways that you may not have thought of to wear an item like this. So if you are thinking about getting this, or if you already have one, that would give you a few other ideas for how to wear it. Some of the ideas involve handbags, some involve SLGs, and some don't involve either. I'm going to start with the most obvious one, and I'm definitely going to show this on the Speedy and the Neverfull because those are two of the most popular Vuitton bags, or the two most popular Vuitton bags. So a lot of you would already have those bags in your collection, and I want to show you how you could wear them on those, and not just the most obvious ways either. Let's start with the Speedy 30. The most obvious way that I know of to wear this bag charm, oh, and before I get into this, let me show you, in case you don't know, how to open this clasp. So it's not a regular keychain. You know how they're just one piece of metal that loops around and you have to pry it apart to get your keys on, and then a lot of them never close properly, so then it gets caught on stuff. You don't have to worry about any of that mess with this keychain. So what you do is, it has this little T thing here. You pull that down. Let me see if I can do it from the side here. Nope, you have to pinch it from the front and back. So you pull that down, and then you spin this top part. You rotate it, and that opens up that area there. And then you can put your keys or whatever else. In this case, I'll use it to attach it to the bag. So I'm going to put that here. I'm going to go ahead and leave it open just to make the process a little faster. And then I'll clip the other end onto this little ring, and of course it looks gorgeous like that. I did want to show you on the Speedy 30, I'd like the drop to be a little wider so the charms hang a little farther apart and you can see them better. And I've noticed that if I put them on the outer edges, that the clip here stands out a little bit from the bag. I don't know how obvious that's going to be, but it sort of, instead of laying flat against the bag, it kind of comes out like this some. So it's just up to you how you want to wear that. This clip does the same kind of thing where it comes out from the bag a little bit instead of just laying flat. So you could wear it either way, it depends on your preference. But that's way number one. I want to try another way that I have not tried. Oh, and before I do that, I want to show you one thing too. When you put the bag down, note that the handle covers up the bag charm. So just something to be aware of. Another way I thought about wearing this, because I'm just trying to be creative and come up with whatever I can here, on the end, on this little tab, there's a hole. You can see I have a luggage tag attached in there. And I was thinking maybe I could attach the keychain. I don't know if it's going to be long enough for this to work, but maybe I could attach the keychain on one end there and then attach the other end to the little rectangular clip there that's holding the handle, and it could hang like that. And it does fit, it's long enough. It's falling off because I don't have it closed, but it could just be a different way to wear it, kind of on the edge of the bag. It does sit a little funky because of this edge here, and I don't know, some people might like that and some people might not, but it's one idea. Idea number 2. And while I have this out, I just wanted to show it on my Turenne also. A lot of you have, or some of you have the Turenne bag, and I wanted to show you how it lays on there. I think the width and how it hangs, the dip is nicer than on the Speedy personally. And I think it just looks gorgeous on the Turenne. This handle does not cover it. So that's how it looks on the Turenne, gorgeous. And this bag is the main reason that I bought this bag charm. I wanted to wear it on my Turenne. I saw somebody out in public with this charm on the Turenne once. Never got it out of my head. Next up, the Neverfull. There's only one way that I know of to wear this on the Neverfull, and I've seen people do this before, and that is to attach one end to the strap here, and then the other end to the D-ring, and it hangs just like that, and I think that is just gorgeous. The only thing for me with hanging it there is, in order for the charm to be facing the correct way, where the LV is not backwards, it has to be on this side, and when I carry it like this on my right arm, so the charm is not close to me. Now, it is very secure there. Nobody's going to be able to come and get this end off of your bag, so I think it would be fine, but I'd still feel a little better if it was on this side. So I don't know if I'll wear it backwards, but I do think that that is really pretty, and that's idea number 3. Now, this is technically a bag charm and keychain, so you could attach this end of the clip to a D-ring inside your bag and have keys on this end. Personally, I would not do that, because this end where the keys are will get scratched and worn, and the gold colored plating will come off probably pretty quickly. And then if you have it attached to a D-ring inside of a bag, the whole thing could get scratched up pretty easily. So that's idea number 4. You could do that with this, but I would not recommend it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you 2 more handbags I have out and how to wear this charm on those 2 handbags. They are not Louis Vuitton, they're both Hermes inspired bags. First up is this Birkin inspired bag, and I have seen photographs, I'll put one up here, of Hermes has a charm that's kind of similar, where it's sort of long like this, and I've seen them hang it from their bags, just like I'm putting it here, and it would be just like this. So this end just slips over that little hook where the flap goes, and the strap would usually go through there, and then this end clips onto that little loop there where the lock would go. And that is really beautiful. I'm somebody who does not mind mixing brands, so if you have an Hermes bag or an Hermes inspired bag, and you put a Vuitton keychain on it, or, you know, mix whatever brands you want. I don't care. I think that's very, very pretty, and I would definitely wear it like that. You would have to be a little careful with this, because slipping that keychain in, it could come off. But on this bag, it's pretty tight. I don't want to scratch up my Vuitton keychain too much. So just be aware of that. Be a little careful with it. The next bag is the Hermes Kelly inspired bag. This would be put on in a similar way, where I put this clip into the little loop where the lock goes. But then the other end, this doesn't have one of those little brackets where you'd put the strap through. So I would just attach it, and this is the 28 centimeter bag. I would just attach it up here where you put the strap. Now let me actually switch it to the other side because I have the clochette there and it's really busy looking. So let's hang it here and see what this looks like. It's backwards, but so like the LV is backwards. I don't know, that's a little busy. That I don't like quite as much as on the Birkin. Maybe on a larger size Kelly. I'm thinking about getting a 32 centimeter Kelly bag to compare because I've been curious about the larger sizes of this bag. Maybe that would look better on the larger bag, but I mean, it's okay on here, but personally I wouldn't wear it like that. I just think it looks a little busy on this one. I think those were ideas 6 and 7. I've lost count. Now let's go into the SLGs. These are all Louis Vuitton items. I'm gonna start with my Neverfull MM pouch. The Neverfull MM and GM have the same size pouch, but the Neverfull PM has a smaller pouch. And on the back, it has this little D-ring, and it comes with a strap, a little leather strap that I don't have attached to it at the moment. But I wondered if I could use this as a wristlet. So I just wanted to try that and see. So if I put it on like that, it would hang like this. And I mean, even as a little charm, it looks okay. The little LV hangs at the bottom. So that could just be a pretty charm if you like that. I think this opening for most people is not going to be wide enough to slip your wrist through. So you'd have to attach one side and then, can't do it one-handed, wrap it around your wrist and then attach it to the other side. Now that does make it quite awkward to hold it. I guess you could just hold it like this, and then you'd have to unclip it to take it off your wrist. It doesn't just slip off. Next up is the mini pochette, and I thought that this might look like a nice little bag charm. So I'm going to attach one end to that D-ring and the other end to the other D-ring, and that's how it would look as a little bag charm on the mini pochette. That's pretty cute. I like that a lot. If you lost your chain somehow, I don't know how you do that because it is permanently attached right here. Maybe you find one of these on the Preloved market and someone has taken the chain off. Some people do that. Let's see if this would work as a handle. So it does. You could carry it like that, and that's sort of cute, but the little charms would get in the way of your hand. Probably get scratched up pretty easily. That's an idea. And some of these ideas, even though they're not great ideas, and I know that going into it, I'm showing it to you so you could see what it looks like in case you ever thought and wondered, I wonder what that would look like. Now you know. You're welcome. Next up, the pochette accessoire. And on here, I don't think it would be long enough to wear this as a bag charm here. You could, I guess, but it hangs like that and that doesn't look great. What I was thinking you could do with this though, and I actually had a Louis Vuitton associate recently, when I took this in to look at the authentic one in the store, I tried on a bag strap that I had been looking at, and she suggested that I use this bag charm as a strap extender. And the strap that I had tried on was an over-the-shoulder strap, and I don't know what bag I had it on. It was a little weird, I thought, on the longer strap because it has the charms and stuff. This I kind of like. I didn't like it on the longer strap, but I kind of like it on this. So you could use it as a strap extender. The old model pochettes don't have a strap that's long enough to hang over your shoulder. So having a strap extender for that allows you to do that, and it gives you a little bit of a blingy look there too. Gives you a little sparkle. So I like that. I'm surprised. I didn't think that was gonna look great or be very practical, but it's long enough where you still have the vachetta at your hand there to hold it or over your shoulder. I think that's really pretty. I'm surprised. I also have my new model pochette, and let me just show you in case you don't know this. Do the strap comparison so you see how much longer the strap is on the new model than the old model. So I'm just going to clip this on the new model and show you exactly the same thing. So there it is to make this strap even longer. Hold on, I'm trying to hold it not in front of my face where you can see it a little better. Very pretty. I like it. I think it looks great with all three of the prints too. So there it is. I think that's so pretty. I'm really happy with how much I like this as a strap extender for the pochette. The next idea is a little outside the box, and that is wearing this as a bracelet. I feel like I have seen somebody do this on the Louis Vuitton Facebook group. This some people will love and some people will hate. I'm gonna hold one end since I still have the clip open. But this is how it would look as a bracelet, a little charm bracelet. I think that's pretty nice actually. Now it'll get a little banged up because it's on your wrist and you're hitting things with it, but it will close securely if you have the loop closed. And idea number 10, if I'm counting correctly, is sort of a do-it-yourself because I don't have what I really need to show you this. But when I was photographing my thumbnail image for this video, I was holding it up against me and I thought that could look really pretty as a brooch somehow. I think you'd have to have, well, you'd have to have something to clip it to. You might put safety pins in, or as like clip it onto a cardigan or a jacket where it hangs like that, you know, or it clips on something either side. I don't know how you'd attach it. It's gonna depend on the jacket or the cardigan you're wearing. You might even just attach some safety pins on the inside of what you're wearing so that you have something to clip this to, but that could be very pretty like that, or even somehow on a scarf, styling it that way. I don't know, but I feel like there's some possibilities there if you're creative enough and you can come up with something. You'd have to figure it out, but I think it could be figured out. Do you have any other ideas about how this could be worn in creative ways? If so, just leave that in the comments section so we can read it and get even more ideas. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.